Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I'm getting my friends on from the Intrepid, brilliant IT experts extraordinaire. They are real tactical guys taking businesses to the next level through their IT expertise. And Jonathan Bentz is on today. Sometimes it's Sam Coyle, sometimes Jonathan Bentz, whoever it is. I am always infotained. How are you, my friend?
Hey, Kevin, how are you? We're doing real well here, digging out from the snow in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it makes me really glad to live in Texas. It's going to be 70 degrees today, dude.
Yeah, good for you. We're going to get above freezing, I'm pretty sure.
Woo! Now you're talking. Hey, Netrepid.com, give us that website. Spell that Netrepid for us real quick.
That's NETREPID.com.
And tell us real quickly what you do.
Netrepid is an infrastructure hosting provider that helps growing companies accelerate their technology from the ground to the cloud.
From the ground to the cloud. Okay, very good. And your guest today?
Our guest is Eric Somoso. He is a viral marketing expert and just recently launched a startup out in California. That's a good place to launch a startup called AffordableInfoGraphics.com. AffordableInfoGraphics.com. Welcome to the program. Glad to have you on today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
So tell us real quickly, kind of give us your elevator speech.
Okay, so with infographics, people are very visual on the web, and as we go into more of a mobile setting, what we're trying to do is create a visual piece using data for your brand or product and basically trying to promote it through an infographic, essentially. And we're basically distributing these infographics to top sites across the web. So what we're doing is trying to help you with SEO within Google and also to help you rank higher than your competitors with an infographic.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So tell us about kind of the size range of the clients you work with.
Right now we're working with, we did a huge one last week for a conference in San Francisco called Startup Grind, which is a huge entrepreneur conference. We did basically infographic regarding all their data in the last year. So, how many chapters they opened up, how many people were going to certain events. That's one of the huge projects we worked on recently as of late.
Very good. Jonathan, your questions?
So I had gotten to know Eric. I've known Eric for a couple of years now, and I first met him just kind of through the viral marketing of web products like infographics. And Eric's quite knowledgeable. He didn't drop it yet, but he's quite knowledgeable in the ins and outs of doing marketing on many of your different social networks. So for your listening audience, one of the things I wanted to ask him and get his expert opinion on were the types of social networks that businesses should be spending the most time on. There's a lot of social networks out there, and I want Eric to kind of advise your listening audience on which ones are actually worth their time.
Okay. First off, I guess the three that right off the bat I think they should be mentioning is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Especially, I feel a lot of people are using these on a regular basis. Everybody has a Facebook profile. And a good trick that I've seen recently of late using Facebook Open Graph Search, you're able to search through hashtags. So you can search hashtag engaged. And, Valentine's Day was last week. And you can see everybody who was engaged in the last week that used the hashtag engaged.
Interesting. Other social media that you like, and why do you like it?
I love Instagram in a sense because it's just visual. There's no ads right now. It's just mainly pictures. And Twitter, I like it because you can follow who you want to follow. It's not really families and friends. It's really more geared towards your interests. And, I love sports. I want to follow a certain athlete. Twitter, I'm seeing visual and text regarding that athlete.
Your question, Jonathan?
Well, the talking about Instagram and kind of merging, the graphical nature along with the text plays in really well to infographics. And there's in online marketing, there's been a growing trend of companies doing infographics. Eric, what for your startup, what makes your startup different and better than a lot of the infographic agencies that are already out there? What separates you guys from maybe doing, from a company maybe choosing an infographic designer that's a little bit more established and not a startup?
I think from our end, what we're really doing that I'm really excited about is we're really creating infographics for the web. We're also creating for mobile devices. So what we're doing is for every social network, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, we're creating mini infographics for these certain platforms. And we have accounts for infographics to distribute your infographic in our accounts. So what we're really trying to hit is we're realizing there's a huge potential in mobile devices, and we want to hit these users with your infographics. Nobody's really doing it too much in the space as of right now. It's something that we're really working hard to be the first one to do it.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah. By the way, talking again to Jonathan Bentz and Eric Somoso, and talking again about viral marketing and important. I tell you, infographics are huge. It's amazing. The cliche, a picture speaks 1,000 words. It's absolutely true with infographics. Eric?
Yes.
Yeah, talk about that. Why are they so powerful, penetrating, got so much traction so quick?
I think in a sense it's people are very visual learners and they like something to be in their face right away, real quick, and they can understand it. Articles are great, but pictures can do so much more. Like you just said, 1,000 words, and it's just a great way to see, the creative aspect of a city, of a brand or of a product.
Yeah, very interesting. Go ahead there, Jonathan.
So I had mentioned earlier. I know infographics are kind of one of the big tools that people are using these days to get online marketing done. But there are obviously other tools and tricks that you can definitely use to help increase that chance that somebody contacts you instead of you having to do the outreach and you having to do the contacting. I wanted to get Eric's take on some of the more, besides infographics, some of the more underutilized or secret web marketing tools that businesses need to incorporate into their website.
Okay. One of the top tools that I like is like a live chat program for your website. One I prefer to use, or I've used a lot for various clients, it's called Olark. And what Olark is, it's a live chat that you can chat with your customer as in real time as they're on your site, which is amazing in a sense because in theory, based off of this, you can never miss a customer because you can always, chat with them in the sense if they have any questions. And usually I was using like a 3-pronged approach where, I ask them, how may I help you? How did you hear about us? And will you refer to us to your friends and family? And to take it even a step further, there's an app for it called, it's a third-party app called IMO.im. And so as a small business owner, what you can do is you can install this app on your iPhone, and so anytime a customer has a question, you can directly respond from your iPhone too. So in theory, you can never miss a customer that visits your site.
Very interesting. Got to wrap it up. Again, Jonathan Bentz, Intrepid.com. And what is? How do we learn more about your infographic company?
You can just visit us at affordableinfographics.com. And if you have any more questions, I guess you can just email me at efernoso@gmail.com.
I saw the pricing over there, which I thought looked great. Phenomenal pricing, actually. Is per infograph, the three choices?
Yes, sir.
That's a great option, very affordable, very packaged, package-esque, if you will, which makes it extremely easy. Great work.
Thank you.
All right. When we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here. It shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook. Follow it on Twitter.